Morning everyone, it is race day. It is Sunday at about 6 a.m. and I'm gonna get ready for the Hampton Court Half Marathon, try and set a PB. Let's get it. Breakfast of champions. We're in the devil's dance floor, let's go. Woo! We're around like 1:33, 3 minutes off of the actual like full over aim, but to be fair, off the back of illness, absolutely take that buzzing. Hell yeah. We are back. Shattered. PB. All of my mates got PBs as well, so everyone absolutely smashed it. It was a sick day. I'll do a full race review in a bit, but yeah, absolutely buzzing. Seriously good. Just a good day out. And now I'm shattered. I just had a burrito, which was lovely. So I just gotta get myself home and then we're all good. Hampton Court Half Marathon, how did it go? Gonna get into a bit of a race review here. So first things first, I managed to PB. I went out aiming for a sub 130, but that was kind of a top level goal. Off the back of 2 weeks of illness, it was unrealistic, but you never know. So that was the pace I set out at. It came apparent like about 7 kilometers in, that wasn't gonna be the case. I was holding the 4:15 per kilometer pace to get that, but I could tell that I was just gonna go down a path of hurting myself a lot and probably ending up having to stop and walk and really just blowing up altogether. So I took the decision at that point, tried to put my ego aside to just take the foot off the gas a bit, drop down to like 4:25, 4:30 pace and just hold that for the second half. The kind of the final 10K is when I really dropped down to that pace and just go for a PB. So my previous PB was 1:38.30, so anything under that I would have been happy with. But in my head, I was like, okay, under 1:35 would be perfect. Just like a nice bump up from that. So that's what I did. I just made sure that my pacing was good, got my heart rate down a little bit because I was stuck at 180, 181, which was not sustainable at that point. I just could not get enough in. So I ended up, dropping down to that pace and feeling okay. It was still hard, definitely, but in general, it was the right decision, and I ended up finishing for the PB of 1:32.08. So very close to what sub 1:32, but absolutely happy with that. Really buzzing with the result there. and felt strong coming into the finish and stuff because I'd obviously eased up. In terms of the route was relatively uninspiring. It's really nice down by the River Thames, running along to Kingston from Hampton Court. And then the way back up was on a road. I get why, there's just not a lot of places you can run around there, so I completely understand it. And it was very flat, but yeah, relatively uninspiring. A few hazards along the way, different bits where you could break your ankle, things like that. They were well marked out, absolutely, but yeah, not the most entertaining route for your brain, but you know, it's definitely a good PB route. And saying that, me and mates who ran it all PB'd. All 4 of us who went to the event together got a PB. So, I mean, if that tells you anything, that's very impressive. You'd have seen each of them in the footage just before this. Shah, Abby, and Don. Don came in with a 1:28. Absolutely unbelievable. He completely smashed it. And then Abby and Shah both got PBs by a good margin. I think Abby got hers by about 4 or 5 minutes and Shah a couple of minutes as well. So absolutely smashed it. It was nice to see them come through the finish. You'll see Abby coming through the finish as well as Charlie, another one of our friends. So it was a brilliant day out. I will say the setting for the event village and the start and finish being at the Palace is so cool. And I absolutely love the medal. This is the medal. It's got Henry VIII and his 6 wives. It's quite funny with the palace in the background. Just a very, very cool medal. If you're looking for a PB and a race in the lead up for a London Marathon or a marathon like in April, or even May, this is a perfect half marathon to do because it's flat. It's a really cool venue. The route is, like I said, relatively uninspiring, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, if you're going for a PB, if you're going for a time, you just need a nice flat route that you can attack, and that's what this is. I will say the last 2 kilometers, you go into a park. I think it's called Hope Park, one of the two. And it does transition from kind of a gravel path to mud, I suppose, but it's a track where cars would drive up, but it was dry, so it wasn't muddy, but you do lose a bit of your energy return there. You're not bouncing back so much. Obviously you're tired, it's near the end, it's the last 2K, but it does just sap your legs a bit. So just keep that in mind, that you're not gonna be able to necessarily just pick up the pace as easily as you think you could at the end of a half. Overall, it's a really, really great event. Absolutely recommend it. I got lots of cool free stuff. I got like 3 water bottles, so that's always a win as far as I'm concerned. But absolutely recommend it. And hopefully you enjoyed this little kind of different bit of a vlog for a race day. I'm really happy with how it went. Really proud of all my friends. Absolutely buzzing with them getting their PBs. That's kind of what it's all about. It's so nice to be part of that and all kind of do it together. It's really, really nice motivation, and it brings me a lot of joy to see my friends doing that. So yeah, absolutely buzzing. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll definitely do more race vlogs. I'm intending to do more events. So if you know of any events kind of in the Surrey, London area that you think I should be doing, please let me know in the comments. And also, if there is anything particular you want to see, then let me know down there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next vlog.